Hello everyone. So a couple months ago, there was a Final Fantasy VI themed commander deck that you could get with Magic the Gathering that I was excited for, and it actually got me to get Magic cards for the first time. I've always been a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. But then I found out that this month, November, they were going to release a set for Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is one of, if not the favorite show of mine. So we are going to look at what is in this Commander's bundle together. Now, I already started to open it until my friend gave me the idea to do an unboxing video, and I figured, hey, that would be fun. I've not done that before. So let's take a look here. So we're gonna open this, and I've already opened the lands. But we'll take a look at the lands together. So what we have here is we have this very nice plains with them flying over Ba Sing Se. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look here. So in the forest, we have the treetops from when the gang meets Jet. We have as a mountain here, which I believe this is, this is the Fire Nation, of course. Then going over to the swamp, we have the factory. It looks like it's the factory from the Painted Lady that is polluting the river. And then we go to the island, which looks like an igloo from the Southern Water Tribe, since the Northern Water Tribe is a lot more developed during Aang's time. Here, a more basic version of the Plains land, we have the Western Air Temple, where the structures are hanging from the cliff upside down. We have this very nice forest here, which looks like it's the Eastern Air Temple, where I first met Appa. Hey, Coco, calm down, buddy. Please excuse my dog in the background. We have mountains here. Appa is flying. Coco! Shh. Thank you, buddy. Where Appa is flying over here, I'm not entirely sure. Here we have the swamp. Appa's flying again, and this is actually quite appropriate for a swamp card, because this is the giant tree from the episode The Swamp. Moving over here, we have an island. This is the ship where there was a booby trap. Then we have another flying over Ba Sing Se. And these are holographic. I don't know if you can tell really with the camera, but these are very nice. All right, so these are the lands. Let's take a look here more at what else is in here. So we'll put that there. So there are a number of packs along with this counter here to keep track of your life. And we have all these packs. All these packs that will open together. And let's take a look at this pack first, since it's already see-through. I'm already excited for this Arcane Signet. It's interesting what they decide to make it, because this same card is available in the Final Fantasy VI pack. So, but that first card that we see there is the toys from that help determine, or help the people decide, or figure out rather. Sheesh, I can't talk. Nor can I open this. I'm gonna open this off the screen. But to identify who the next avatar is. So Aang picked out all those 4 toys, and Coco, I'm going to need you to be quiet, buddy. All right. Turns out there is a little slit that makes it easy to open that I just discovered. Coco, no one is outside. I don't know what you're barking at, buddy. All right. So we have the Arcane Signet. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. I will not be reading all these, but yes, so these are the toys that determine that help them identify who is the next avatar. We have the Soul Ring. This is when, this is at the end of the show, where after Aang has defeated Fire Lord Ozai, or Phoenix King Ozai. And this is what he's wearing on the day that Zuko announces that the war is over. We have the Swiftfoot boots. This is Aang in his Fire Nation costume, running fast. We have this mystical tutor. This is while Aang is meditating, very reminiscent of his time with the Guru, with the path behind him that leads him to his cosmic energy self. We have Toph in her Fire Nation getup when she is gambling, and is known as the Runaway in the Fire Nation. And those are these cards. All right, so next we will open up these packs. We're going to save this pack for last since it's the only one that's different with the red packaging, but we're going to go ahead and open the blue. Now, does this have a little? Yes, it does. Okay, that makes things so much easier. You would think it makes it easier, but this is still a struggle, so long as the cards don't get ruined. Sheesh. I gotta give props to the people who are able to open these packs a lot more easily. All right, so we'll start from the back. All right, so we have Treetop Freedom Fighters, all right. We have Ostrich Horse. We have Barrels of Blasting Jelly. Shout out to those who were able to find or see how Zuko was able to protect himself before getting killed by the Blasting Jelly. We have the Airbending Lesson with Monkey Yatso. First Time Flyer from the Northern Air Temple. We have the Deadly Precision with May. Foggy Swamp Hunters, the waterbenders that people did not know existed because we thought that they were only in the North and South Poles. We have Heartless Act. Ooh, this is definitely a swamp card, or uses the black land with Appa getting taken. Can you sit, buddy? Sit. Thank you. All right, we have Katara, the Bending Prodigy. We have the Cave of Two Lovers, a saga. Nice. We have Bitter Work. That's the actual name of the episode, where Toph is trying to teach Aang how to earthbend. We have Iroh, the Tea Master. We have, this is an interesting choice for a nice holographic quality here. We have the Buzzard from the Wasp Colony out in the desert. We have the North Pole Gates, which is a land. Okay, that makes sense. And then we have a food token. Yummy. All right, so we'll put that to the side right there. Let me move this packet out of the way. All right, next pack. Let's go. I wonder if each pack has a different kind of food on here. All right, so we have How to Start a Riot. I always thought that scene was funny, where they need to start a riot in the boiling lake episodes. That's right. Where he just picks up the guy, starts yelling riot, and then everyone just starts going crazy. We have the raucous audience. I think I pronounced that right. Looks like they're cheering for the boulder, or the blind bandit. We have Aang's Journey. Razor Rings, Waterbending Lesson, where Aang completely outshined Katara and how quickly he picked it up. We have the Pirate Peddlers. We have Sandbender's Storm. We have Knowledge Seeker. those fox spirits. We have the Fire Nation Warship. Boomy, the King of Three Trials. Team Avatar. Now that's a fun card. But this is pre-Zuko. Although, I don't know if that's a spoiler, but the show is pretty old. I feel like you should know by now. Wartime Protesters. That's interesting, actually. I don't think this was not something that was part of the show, from what I recall. Honest Work. Zuko working in Uncle Iroh's tea shop. We have another land, and we have another food. All right. Very nice. Next. I'm telling you. Maybe the next video I should just have all of these opened already, and then we just go through the cards. All right. We have Borcupine. This looks like the one that fought against Appa during Appa's lost days. Rebellious Captives in the imprisoned episode where they have to save Haru. We have Rumble Arena, it's a land, but this is where Toph, as the blind bandit, defeats everybody, including the boulder. We have the Kyoshi Warriors. We have Watery Grasp. Oh, this is when Katara had the upper hand against Azula in the Crossroads of Destiny. You have the Beetle-Headed Merchants. I believe they're the ones that purchased Appa from the Sandbenders that took him. Zuko's Exile. This reminds me of the scene where he is lamenting about how he's going to lose everything because of Zhao getting more resources before Zuko decides to capture Aang for himself as the blue spirit. We have Energy Bending. This is a very iconic scene. We have the Fire Sages when they're all using their fire bending together to open the door to try to capture Aang, but Avatar Roku has kept the door shut. We have the Invasion Submersible. So this is the submarine idea that Sokka made a very rough sketch of and gave to the engineer to develop for their invasion. We have Lo and Lee, the twin tutors. They were forced to Agni Kai each other by Azula, but they're not firebenders, so Azula just decided to banish one and keep the other. We have Sokka, the bold boomeranger. I really like it. We have the Avatar Enthusiasts, a classic scene, a classic character frothing at the mouth on Kyoshi Island. We have a swamp, which is, this looks like it's underneath Lake Laogai. I may be mistaken, but it is odd seeing Momo there by himself. And then we have an ally, a token creature from the Southern Water Tribe. All right, so let's put those there. I'm liking how many cards are in each pack. This is a good amount. I should time myself, see how long it takes for me to open each pack. What my personal best is, what my world record is. Well, not the world record, but let's move these. All right, so next we have Fire Nation Raider. We have Rocky Rebuke. Platypus Bear. Oh, poor Cabbage Merchant. Another Avatar Enthusiasts. It's interesting that there are duplicates, since this is a commander's bundle and you can't have more than one of the same card other than land. We have Flexible Waterbender. We have the Callous Inspector. This looks like someone who is trying to collect taxes from the village that Haru was from. But if I recall correctly, that was a guy doing that, not a girl. We have Yip. Very grateful that Sokka was able to remember those words to get Appa flying to save Aang in the first 2 episodes. We have the Air Nomad Legacy. Price of Freedom. Oh, this is when Jet wants to blow up the dam to take out the Earth Kingdom village to get rid of the Fire Nation soldiers, but Sokka stops that plan in order to save the civilians. Epic downfall. Oh, you love to see it. But this is after Azula has lost. I saw a meme recently where Azula comments about how when you lose, a real general wouldn't just go home crying when talking about Uncle Iroh losing Lu Ten. But then the next shot or the next picture in the meme is Azula crying after losing to Katara. We have Gather the White Lotus. Gather the White Lotus. I don't have anything else to say right now about that. The Last Agni Kai, another iconic scene where Azula with her blue fire going against Zuko and his red fire. We have the Fire Navy Trebuchet, which reminds me, there was a... Katara refers it as a hot stinker, I think. I know Iroh wants to... I remember Iroh trying to tell Zuko if they could shoot them down with something more fragrant. Now, the Fire Navy Trebuchet, though, is what the Fire Navy had. Zuko's ship, I think, had more of a catapult. We have the Misty Palms Oasis as a land. That's where they... This was one of the locations, I think, that they wanted to go to for their vacation. But the ice had melted significantly since the last time Aang remembered it. And then we have the ballistic boulder. So this is what is shot at toward the gang when they're trying to fly to the island that Roku told Aang about in the first season. And if there's anything that I say that you think is wrong or know is wrong, feel free to let me know, because I do not want to be wrong about subject matter that I am a fan of. Well, at least I know that these packs have not been tampered with, given how hard it can be to open them sometimes. Okay, next we have Vindictive Warden. Ah, yes, May's uncle. Cunning Maneuver. So this is where Aang decides, you know what? Let's let Zhao destroy all his stuff, and I'll just dodge everything. We have the Wallop Sentries. These look like these remind me of the guys that captured Uncle Iroh while he was trying to bathe in his man-made hot spring. Compassionate Healer. Forecasting Fortune Teller. We have the Merchant of Many Hats. I think it'd be great if there was another card where it's the same merchant, but he's wearing a different hat. We have the Geyser Leaper. The Waterbending Scroll, very important. This is where Zuko... I think this is where Zutara started when he tried to tell her, I'll save you from the pirates. Because we all know that that's a great start to a relationship. Not. All right, then we have War Balloon. This was first used in the Northern Air Temple, and then the idea taken from the Fire Nation to later then used to combat the invasion in the third season. We have True Ancestry, where Zuko learns about how he is related to Avatar Aang by way of Avatar Roku. We have Momo the Playful Pet. Nice. We have the Fire Nation Drill, where one of my favorite scenes is where Aang runs down the wall and just completely destroys the drill. We have the Hog Monkey. I think Aang wanted to ride one of these when he was talking about things they had to do at the end of the second episode, but I might be mistaken. I know he mentioned riding the back of Elephant Koi Fish. I think that's right, which they did do in the Kyoshi episode. Another land and another ally, an Earth Kingdom soldier. All right, this video is turning out to be longer than I expected, but there are a lot of cards here. Oh, I already see this first card, and that's great. This copy token here of all of the Judies. I'm Judy. Abandoned attachments. Ah, yes. In order to master the Avatar state, you must not have any earthly attachments. Fire Nation Cadets. It looks like Zuko and 2 others. Earthbending Lesson. It looks like this is the this is the card that comes after that Bitter Work card. We have the Rabaroo Troop. Very cute. We have the Cat Owl. I actually don't remember where this is from. Azula Always Lies. This is true. But it's interesting because the pictures of Azula, which makes sense because it's Azula Always Lies, but we hear this being repeated. We hear this from Zuko repeating it to himself in Zuko Alone. The Otter Penguin. Will you go penguin sliding with me? Oh, that's what it says down here. That's great. We have Master Piandao. Mighty Swordsman. Got a Fire Nation Engineer. Can't believe they remembered it's his birthday. We have Toph the Blind Bandit. Good stuff. We have Suki the Courageous Rescuer. We have the Firebending Student. I do not think... No, actually, I do know that she was not in the original series. We have another Suki Courageous Rescuer. We have a Swamp. And we have the Copy. We have 4 more packs, including the red one. Oh, I've seen this food already. Watch, there are people probably watching this thinking, he's handling the cards all wrong. Trust me, I don't think I could maintain a PSA 10, whatever. Kyoshi Battle Fan. So we have a fan from Kyoshi. Great. The Rough Rhino Cavalry, the people responsible for killing Jet's parents. Sabertooth Moose Lion. No, that is not Sokka's head. We have Zhong's Deserters. We have the Rowdy Snowballers. Another Hog Monkey. Sandbender Storm. Zuko the Exiled Prince. We have a Wolf Bat from the Cave of 2 Lovers. We have the White Lotus Reinforcements. We have the Boiling Rock Rioter. Oh, he's back again in another card. Ooh, we have Yue the Moon Spirit. My girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy. Oh, is that quote on here? No. We have the Iguana Parrot. That belonged to the pirate. We have the meditation pools where Aang learned to clear his chakras of energy. And we have another food. I'm hoping that I get an Avatar Aang card. I don't think I've come across that yet. Oh, this is great. I love this copy. Your scar's on the wrong side. It's not on the wrong side. All right, we have the Vindictive Warden again, Porcupine, Wallop Sentries, Fire Nation Cadets. These have all been repeats. Oh, here we go. Razor Rings, where they are fighting the Swamp Benders. It'll quench ya. Oh, that's great. I like this. I'm hoping that I can get Sokka's Haiku card, though. We have Sold Out. Oh, that old man. Sheesh. We have the Vengeful Villagers. I think this episode is hilarious. I know some people might think of it as filler, but to me, it is just really funny. Looks like it's boiled in oil. We have I was about to do a horrible job singing it. Leaves from the vine. That's all I'll sing. Then we have Fire Nation Attacks. Everything changed when they did. We have Judy, one of many. I'm Judy. Waterbender Ascension. Wallop Sentries. Serpent's Pass. Serpent's Hass. And then we have the copy. Our final blue pack for today. We have an ally that looks like it belongs to the Sun Warriors. All right, so we have Kyoshi Battlefan, Fire Nation Raider from the Southern Raiders, that's new. Sabertooth Moose Lion, Avatar Enthusiast, Watery Grasp, Swamp Snare Trap. They captured Appa and they wanted to eat him. We have Bender's Waterskin, Azula on the Hunt, Boomy, the King of Three Trials, Suki, the Kyoshi Warrior. We have Faded Firepower. That is Uncle Iroh. Look at him. That's a great picture. The Legend of Kuruk, yes, whose love had her face lost to Ko. Oh, check out Iroh, the Grand Lotus here. That's great. We have an island and we have the ally. All right, so those are all of the blue packs. I'm a little nervous. I don't have Aang yet. Here we go. This is it. I hope this has like all holographic, full art, amazing cards. And here I am just butchering the opening, ruining them. Okay, here we go. All right, the ally here is, it is a full art. Is it holographic? I think so. Of a Kyoshi warrior. All right, let's see. We have Yep, which we already have. The Boiling Rock Prison. The Boiling Rock, that's right. I think I said Boiling Lake earlier. I got that wrong. Deadly Precision, Azula on the Hunt, Katara the Bending Prodigy, Haru the Hidden Talent, Zuko's Offense, Sokka's Sword Training, Solid Ground, a Forest, ooh, the Lion Turtle, Aang's Iceberg, maybe this is the close we'll get to Aang, Chong and Lily, the Nomads, Aang and Katara. You know what? If I don't, even though I don't have an Aang card as a Katang fan, I am all for this. We get to create ally creatures. You know what? This is great. That's good enough for me. We have, ooh, a full art, Release to Memory, and Toph the Hard-Headed Teacher. And that is this set. All right, well, thanks everyone for taking the time to watch. It's the first time I've done something like this, but yeah, go Avatar. Everyone else, or not everyone else. This is me trying to do an exit. Just have a great day. Bye-bye.